guys, welcome back to another video of mine. I am going to be making a cooking video today. I actually did make a poll on Instagram to see what is it that you guys wanted me to make, whether if it was shrimp enchiladas or cauliflower pizza, and obviously the shrimp enchiladas did win. So I am going to be making that for you guys today. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this recipe. I absolutely love it. When I tried it, I was in love with it. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video and this recipe. So I hope you guys reenact it yourself. So just go ahead and keep on watching. Also guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe down below so I can go ahead and bring you more content every week. So just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so for the ingredients, you're going to need about 5 jalapenos. You're also going to need cilantro, sour cream. It can be any kind of sour cream. Also, you do need cream cheese, any kind of cream cheese. And then I also do love to buy this shrimp. It's already headless, and it does have the shell on, so we will be removing it. Also, you need about 2 onions. You need a handful of bell peppers, the mini bell peppers, 12 tomatillos, and then these are my seasonings. So what you're gonna need: the Cajun seasoning, cumin ground, also oregano leaves, garlic salt, ground pepper, and also salt obviously, and the last thing obviously is the tortillas. So these are pretty much all the ingredients that you're gonna need for your enchilada. Alright guys, so the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and open our bag of shrimp. So we're gonna go ahead and wash it first. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. And just pour it in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and wash the shrimp. So and then also take off the skin. So I'll show you guys. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and place our shrimp in a cutting board, and we're just gonna go ahead and chop small pieces of our shrimp once it's all cleaned, and also we have removed the shell. So we're just gonna go ahead and chop it through. The shrimp is really easy, and then I mean you will see some pieces, so you can definitely just remove them. Just want to chop them through small chunky pieces, so maybe just even like in half, and then just run your knife through just like that. So once the shrimp is all ready, you just want to go ahead and put it in the Tupperware so we can start seasoning it. I'm going to go ahead and add all of it in there. And honestly, this is one of the easiest recipes that I do recommend for you guys to make, just because it's so easy and it's really, really good. And then you just want to make sure that there's no shells on here. Perfect. So then we're gonna go ahead and get started with the seasoning. So we're gonna go ahead and add the Cajun seasoning. So we're gonna go ahead and open that. Just add a couple there. And then we are gonna add a little bit of the cumin one, just barely a little bit. Enough to give it flavor, just like that. And a little bit of the oregano leaves. Just like that, just like a pinch. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our garlic salt. Our ground pepper. And then our salt. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get a spoon, and we're gonna mix all of this together. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do, we're actually going to put all our ingredients together. So I did already go ahead and chop up some onion. I did go ahead and use my Ninja, and then I also did chop up my bell peppers like this. So I did want to go ahead and make small pieces, just enough so we can have small bite pieces. So I did. Alright guys, so I already do have my pot ready. I'm going to go ahead and start adding The first thing is going to be my onion. I did go ahead and chop it together with the bell pepper, so that's okay. So we're gonna need a full small onion. And then we want to go ahead and add our bell peppers. Just like that. Alright, so we do want to go ahead and mix this around. Alright guys, so now we're just going to go ahead and pour in our shrimp. Look at that. That looks amazing. So we're just going to mix all of it together. The shrimp to be ready, we're gonna go ahead and get started on doing our sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how we do that. Alright guys, so we're just gonna put all of this together in a pot just to let that toast just enough so we can get the flavors going. So first we're gonna start off with the tomatoes, the tomatillos, and then the onion in there. So just like that, and we're gonna go ahead and toast all of this together. We want to wait on the jalapenos a little bit, so we'll just go ahead and leave those to the side. Alright guys, so it looks like our tomatillos and our onion and our jalapenos are ready. So this is pretty much when they're ready. They're going to be really browning, they're not going to be too green, but it's okay if some of them are still green. That's so totally fine. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to put them in a blender. So we're going to drop in the onion, all the tomatillos, the jalapenos, just like that. Alright, and then the trick to all of it is adding its own juice. So from the shrimp, you want to go ahead and add the juice from the shrimp to the blender so we can go ahead and blend in with all the flavors. So we're just going to go ahead and add it onto the salsa. So we're just going to remove, make sure, usually what happens is there's some juice left. If there isn't, that's totally fine. You can go ahead and add your own water, just regular water, or also chicken stock. But I used its own juice just because there was plenty. So that's good. About a cup of the juice. Look how great that shrimp looks, by the way. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and also blend all of this. Alright, so once you have blended all of it together, you also want to add your cilantro. So about a handful of it. And then you also want to go ahead and add your cream cheese. Oops, I have cilantro all over me. And just cut it up with a knife just like that. And then make sure you cut in your cream cheese in there. And then also don't forget your cup of sour cream. Get a napkin. We're going to go ahead and add a cup of it. Or you can even do half a cup, it's fine. So just like that, and put it into our blender. And we're going to blend all of this. looks like we have our salsa ready. So we're just going to go ahead and pour it into a container. Look at that. So add some salt if you feel like you need to, so you can definitely do that. And then add a little bit of salt. Perfect. And then just mix all of this together. Try it out. And it's perfect. So it's ready. Now we're ready to go ahead and make our enchiladas. Alright, now so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and flat out the tortilla, and then we're going to go ahead and add some shrimp. Just like that. And then now this is totally optional. This is something if you want you can add some cheese. I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of cheese and then just roll them up. And then start placing them on my pot. So alright guys, so our enchiladas are finally rolled and ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the sauce. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do it. So pretty much this is where I rolled them up with cheese, and then I already do have my sauce. So I'm just going to go ahead and add it on with a spatula here. And then we're just going to pour it on top. Just like so. Want to make sure we cover them completely. And then same thing with these on the side. Oops. Just completely cover them. And then now if you want to add some cheese, you most definitely can. I usually use cheddar, so I just add some through. This is going to be going into the oven. It's going to be going into 375 Fahrenheit. So we're going to leave it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes. So alrighty guys, so these are how my enchiladas turned out. I'm just going to go ahead and get from here and serve myself some yummy shrimp enchiladas. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and eat them. So this is how they turned out. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this recipe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started and try out my delicious shrimp enchiladas. The best. Thanks so much for watching.